here?
Yeah, I can just tilt it up.
Tilt it up, like there.
What's to say, like, you know, my hair's not being chopped off.
Oh, sorry. That's better, isn't it? I'm going to start again.
Okay.
Because then you're like in it and I'm in it. Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. As you would have seen from the title of this vlog, something very, 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 very exciting is happening. What's happening?
Something very exciting.
No, what is it? That's the bit where you're meant to be like, that's what it is.
No, we hadn't rehearsed this bit, or any of it.
We haven't rehearsed any of it. What's happening tomorrow?
We're getting a dog.
We're getting a dog! Do the dog dance. Do it. Do it!
No, I don't want to do the dog dance. No.
He would so do it if we weren't on camera, just saying. So anyway, basically we are adopting an Akita Husky cross. He is a male 18-month-year-old pup. I'm going to call him a pup still. He's kind of like going into his adult years, but he's basically still a puppy. And we're just getting the house ready now for him. And we're very excited. I'd probably say like I'm an 80% excited, 20% absolutely bricking it.
I would say I am 90% excited, 80% bricking.
We're going to be doggy parents. Are you excited? Are you? I am so excited. Anyway. So most importantly, we did an order the other day of all the things that we need for Simba. We did all of that, like all of the kind of like really, you know, important mundane things. But, hey Simba, I'm gonna be your best friend.
We are getting a real dog as well, not just
No, this isn't the guy that's going in the crate. But anyway, we just thought that he could maybe either eat him, which he probably will eat him. Sorry, mate.
Oh, what?
You might get eaten tomorrow.
No, Mum, not...
Might be a very short life for you.
Not fully eaten.
Well, no, just like chewed, like slobbered on a lot.
Oh.
Anyway, but I'm going to turn this around now. I'm going to show you guys. This is where we've kind of like just made this little like, we've got this crate for Simba. Get out of the frame, weird dog.
Oh, weird dog.
No, I mean you're a cute dog.
Yeah, it is.
But a little bit weird as well.
Weird dog.
But so we've got a crate. This is basically just going to be his kind of sleeping area and just and his area for I guess like the first few weeks. He will have like a dog bed, but we want him to kind of have his own little space where he feels quite kind of safe. And obviously I've used all of my wonderful Yogi Bear blankets for the occasion. So yeah, tomorrow you will see what happens.
I hope he fits in there now.
He will fit. I was the one that said I wasn't sure he'd fit, and you say he definitely will.
I've got an idea.
What? You want me to get in there?
You get in there. Okay. Alright, you're actually going to do it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay. Should I back in? I feel like I should back
No,
in.
dogs would go in front first.
But I'm going to back in.
Front paws first.
Beep. Beep.
Don't break it.
Oh no, I think I've broken the bottom bit.
No.
But, just so you know.
Oh god, don't break it. Okay. You don't look the most comfortable.
I mean, I'm not, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'd want to sleep in here.
Oh.
But it's only going to be for like a week or so.
He's also not quite as tall as you.
Oh gosh, I'm really sorry to my friend who I borrowed this crate from. I might have broken it with my fat bum.
Have you actually broken it?
No. Can't get out.
This is glamorous. Oh god.
I'm out! We're getting a dog.
We're
getting a dog.
This is mental.
We're getting a dog. I didn't know the words then. Yeah, no. Oh my god, we're so fitness cliches, eating a protein bar. Actually, it's a really good one. It's this, by the way. Oh, can you see that? Active foods from bulk powders. It's quite good. Anyway. Yeah, and it's vegan. Anyway, we are heading to pick up Simba. Ah!
Simba, what's Mum doing?
Hey Simba.
Simba?
Simba, look at. Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Your doggy. We're going to be taking you home, aren't we?
You're going to come home with us.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Very excitable. This is going to be fun. This little fellow has just got into his garden. He's done his first wee in the garden. That right there, mate, is a holly bush. It's probably not going to feel great. We're just kind of like letting him have a bit of a lay of the land. Just so he can know, he knows his food's in there. Yeah. Just gonna... Oh, it is? Oh, I think it's only on a certain section. Yeah. Sorry, just discussing garden situations. So yeah, we're just gonna walk him around the garden, let him kind of like sniff it all out, and then we're gonna take him into the house. Hey Simba! Simba! You say hi! Simba! Hello? No. Roy's already been through it a little bit, hasn't he, Simba?
Through the ringer.
Roy, Simba, who's this? This is Roy. Yeah. He's getting used to his little house. Can't go up there. Not allowed. No, no. No, no. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. So I'm being taken on my very first dog walk by this guy. Oh my god, it's very rainy. How are you feeling?
Me?
Yeah?
Good.
Are you even in that frame? Simba?
Hey Simba, who's this?
He's like, nah, I got some grass.
Good grass. I
have waited for this moment for a very, very long time, and I am so, so happy. This is so cool. We've got a little family. Day one with Simba, and I'm cooking dinner, and I have a cooking companion. Don't know Simba? I'm literally like, every time I go to the oven, I'm like, oh, there's food, or I chop something. I go here, I'm like, he's like, what? What is going on? But it's quite cute, because although Rob now thinks that he can get away with never cooking with me, because he thinks I have a new cooking companion. So I'm very aware that it looks like I haven't slept all night, and that is because I haven't slept all night. Rob and I both haven't. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that is because Simba he's a daydream, but he is a little bit of a nightmare. It's separation anxiety. He spent the whole day with us yesterday, and we got on so well, and it was so amazing. And then as soon as we're out of his sight, he just couldn't cope. He was in the crate, and he just like drove himself mad. So we went down about about 1 AM and let him out of the crate. So we kind of just had like a bit more space in the lounge. But then he just did not sleep. He just did not handle us being out of the room. So, oh gosh, this is hurting my arm. So Rob's gone out to golf, and I'm kind of like testing. He's downstairs now, so he's downstairs doggy. So he's not going to be coming up into the bedroom. So I'm just going to be testing kind of like 10-15 minutes at a time of him just not being able to like see me. I've got the radio on downstairs, so there's like at least noise in the house. I'm gonna kind of like tidy up here and then go down and see him in little kind of sections, just so that he can hopefully get used to being on his own. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired. So we're day 3 of having Simba. Hey Simba, you having a good time? He's literally sitting next to me. And we just did yoga, and I thought that he was literally just gonna be like constantly on me, but actually he just kind of was really inquisitive, like sniffing around, and then just laid down for a bit, which was really cool, because I do a lot of my practice at home, so I was slightly worried that I would never get anything done. He's now sniffing by the door. He wants to go into the other room. Here he is. Hey Wolf. Here you are. Say hello. So cute. But we took him out for a really long walk this morning, so he's a little bit tired now. I am going to be leaving him for the first time today in the house on his own, so I'm only going to go out for like 20 minutes or so. I don't want to, obviously when you've got a rescue, it's not like having a puppy. Well, it is like having a puppy in so many ways. Also, there's like a big kind of trust thing that we need to get past, so he just needs to know that I'm just watching him. He just needs to know that when I go out, I am coming back. So yeah, but so far we're having a good time. We haven't slept much, but we're getting there. It's going to be tough for a little while, isn't it, little man? Or big man, should I say. This little bit of broccoli here has very much got my pup's attention, hasn't it? Oh, focus on you. You want the broccoli, don't you? But he doesn't, because he doesn't even like the taste of it. But look, he can't stop staring at the broccoli. He's like mesmerised by the tree, the miniature tree. So this is an update from day 4 of pup life. We slept last night. Not that my eyes would tell you that we did that. I think because it's still very new and we're still a little bit kind of like anxious around, you know, just falling asleep and leaving him to his own devices. Sorry, he's like padding around behind me. But yeah, he slept downstairs, and we, instead of kind of closing the lounge and only giving him run of the lounge, we gave him run of the lounge and dining room, and he ended up sleeping in the lounge. I think it's when he just felt a bit constricted of having that one room. and he just slept at the bottom of the gate, the stair gate, for I think maybe an hour or so, and then he went into the lounge. And even when I got up in the night to pee, which I often do, he kind of came out of the lounge to kind of say hello, and then he went back. So I think it's going really well. I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, okay, so he's being really good. I know he's a very, very, very intelligent breed, on the animal anyway. So I'm kind of like, is he going to be getting a bit mischievous at some point? I'm sure he will. But I'm going to be going out to the gym in a bit, so I'll be out for like an hour, which will be like his longest time alone in the house. But yesterday was really good with kind of leaving him for like half an hour. We're just building up slowly. Simba, what have you got there? Here you go. Sorry, I'm just getting his toy. Here you go. Can you see him? There he is. Simba, say hi to your fans. These are your fans. That Kong. So yeah, he's got this Kong toy that we kind of normally put treats in for him to figure out how to get them out. But the other day, the treats that I put in just weren't big enough and he got them out within about 5 seconds. Didn't you, mate? Too clever for your own good, or actually mum's too stupid. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so obsessed with this dog. Isn't mum obsessed with you? You should see the way he like beats up his little toy, Roy.
You die, Roy.
This is the main part of the vlog that you all needed updating on. Roy can no longer hear, can he, Simba?
Oh God, Roy. Make a run for it.
Rob's so upset about it. Uncle Neil's come to say hello. Rob just cannot handle this, but Simba's so happy.
Roy's still smiling.
Yeah, because he's fine.
He feels no pain.
Okay, so I feel like this vlog could actually just go on and on and on with footage of Simba running around me, running around the house. But it's probably about time that I kind of brought it to an end. So I thought I would kind of, I guess, just chat about the process of getting him. So we got Simba from 3 Counties Dog Rescue, who are based in Bourne. We're based in Stamford. They're based about 20 minutes down the road. I think ideally they prefer people to be more as local as possible, I guess, because travelling the dog when it's kind of a rescue might be a little bit daunting for them. But I'm pretty sure that if you saw a dog that you really liked and you were willing to give it a good home, then Jill that works at 3 Counties would chat to you. And yeah, so we actually, Simba is still on his pre-adoption period at the moment, but obviously, I mean, I can't see him going back. He's not going back. He's mine forever. I feel really good. Today's been a really good day because he's now in a position where he is like sleeping downstairs like on his own the whole night through, or at least even if he's not sleeping the whole night through, he's not being really kind of like loud, or he's not crying in the night or anything like that. We've got him like off the lead in the garden just because we were slightly concerned about a gap in our fence and we just didn't want to risk anything, but we've got that all covered and under control now. So yeah, and he's loving it. Like he's just sprinting back and forth one end of the garden to the other, which is awesome because he looks so happy. I suppose like Rob and I are in a position with a dog like this, an Akita Husky, you want to be kind of an energetic enough person to want to be outdoors with them and to want to be kind of like running around and stuff, which Rob and I both are. So that's really good that we are in that position. We kind of wanted originally to train him to be in the crate, but with a rescue, you obviously never know what they've been through in the past, and we think that he's maybe had a bad experience in the crate when he was a puppy. Maybe he was left there for a long period of time, and he just doesn't take very well to it, and that's fine. We're not going to force it, so we're just going to get him a nice doggy bed and he can kind of call that his home instead. And it's really interesting, he also does something like when we go out and he goes for a poo, he does this thing where he just kind of like bolts straight away afterwards. And again, I think that maybe when he was younger he was maybe told off for pooping in the wrong place a few times, and he sort of like almost gets a bit nervous, like even when he poos outside. He hasn't like had any accidents in the house at all. He's 18 months old, so he's not teething either, so he's not chewing anything. He's just kind of like cries a little bit when we leave, which obviously like is a really like breaks your heart. And so far the longest we've had him a week. or just under a week actually, and the longest we've left him for is just over an hour and a half, just because we want to build up very gradually, so he kind of like, you know, trusts us and knows that we are coming back. But we had a friend round today who kind of gave us lots of advice, which was really, really good. So yeah, that is a little chat there for you about Simba. If you have any questions, please do comment below, and I promise I will spend like a bit of a session replying to questions. I will link to the 3 Counties Dog Rescue. Also, I think just one thing I want to say about rescue dogs is that don't assume that like every rescue dog has had a really, really awful, traumatic upbringing like in the past. Like, of course some of them do, and that's really heartbreaking, but some dogs are just, you know, given they've had like a lovely life, but you know, maybe the parents or the owners, you know, go to have children and that doesn't work for them. Maybe they move countries and stuff like that. So for us, like Simba, you know, he was a bit neglected as a puppy, but he wasn't abused or anything. So he's got a few little issues, but nothing too big. And I really think rescuing, like, yeah, it's hard work. It really is. And like, honestly, there has been a few times where throughout this week I've been like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Like, even coming back from London last night, I was thinking to myself, I felt this guilt of like, I've got to get home, like there's someone else to think about now. But it's actually quite a nice feeling having someone to look after, and I'm just obsessed with him. I think that he is amazing, and I'm boring many, many people with many, many pictures and videos. He has his own Instagram account, of course, which I'll link to below. So come follow us and you'll get a daily dose of Simba cuteness. But I'm gonna finish the vlog here. I will link to all the things below that I've mentioned. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye. Smile, smile.